Hello, and welcome to Baduan Jin, the 8 Brocades, a very old series of Qigong forms that can be done in any order and are designed to flow like silk. You can mix the order up. I tend to do the order the same way every time so I don't forget. But you should always save the very last form to last, and you'll understand why when we get there. Remember, Qi is life force energy, and we're working with life force energy in the form of yin and yang energy. Yang energy is of the sky, yin energy is of the earth. We need both. We need a balance of both, and we need energy to flow freely through us. Qigong and Tai Chi are designed to open up those energy pathways, meridians, to allow that energy to flow through us and around us, connecting us to one another. So let's begin. Step the feet a little wider than hip distance apart. The first form is called Buddha holds up the earth. Bend the knees a little bit, a little bounce to the knees, and tuck the tailbone slightly. As you inhale, reach up, gathering from the sky, and exhale down. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhale up, exhale down, gathering and sinking, warming up. Inhale, and exhale. Now we'll do Buddha holds up the earth. Use your hands to scoop towards the earth, yin energy, pulling that energy up into the hands like you're holding on to it. Lace the fingers so the energy doesn't fall out. Push the energy to the heart, to the middle dantian. Flip the hands up and reach towards the sky. And exhale, begin again. Exhaling, gathering from the earth. Inhale. And exhale again. Inhale. And exhale. Tying movement with breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And in between our movements, we will gather, so gathering from around you, and clear. Push the stale, stagnant energy down the central channel of the body, releasing it into the earth. Let's do that again. Inhale, gather. And exhale, clear. The next form is called Connecting Heaven and Earth. We begin in a similar fashion, reaching for the yin energy, gathering that in our hands, but don't lace the fingers this time. Push the energy up to the middle dantian, the heart level. We're going to flip the left hand so the palm reaches down towards the earth. Flip the right hand and allow that hand to stretch and reach towards the sky. And exhale down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Gather from the earth. Now we'll turn the right palm down and the left palm up, connecting heaven and earth. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. There are energy centers in the palms of our hands called Gong points. And as they face the sky, they gather yang energy. As they face the earth, they gather yin. Let's do two more, one more each direction. Last one. As we're moving energy through the body, we release that stale, stagnant energy by gathering and releasing. One more time, gather and release. Wise old owl looks back. Visualization is very important in Qigong. So you're the owl. Picture yourself as an owl. These are your wings. You're a sleepy old owl, so your chin's down. Something startles you though, so as you inhale, you reach back with your wings, send your chest forward, look over the left shoulder, and nothing's there, so go back to sleep. And again, inhale, open, look over the right shoulder. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in Qigong and Tai Chi should be done through the nostrils, the in-breath and the out-breath. I talk as I teach, so it's hard for me to do that. Touch the tip of your tongue right behind the two front teeth on the top, and that will connect all the meridians in the body, those energy pathways. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more each way. Owls, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Gather. And clear, release. One more time, gather. And clear and release. We need to step a little wider. This is called horse riding stance, kind of a squat. We're going to bend a little deeper. Take the hands to the knees. I always like to make sure my knees are okay with this squat. Older knees tend to fuss a little bit, so knees are important. Move around, warm the knees up a little, and then settle in. This one's called shooting the golden bow. Bring your forearms in front of you and curl your fingers gently into your palms. It's just like shooting a bow and arrow. We're going to start to the right. Right hand goes out, make an L shape with the index finger and the thumb. Now take the left hand and draw back on the bowstring. As you inhale, sweep the arms up, straighten the legs, and exhale, shooting the bow to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sometimes it's fun to play with sweeping the hands across the floor or the earth, getting from one side to the other. You decide what feels best for you. One more each side. Last time. Now stay in this wide stance, this horse riding stance. Take the hands to the knees. This form is called shaking the tail to extinguish heart fire. We're going to start by bringing the left shoulder towards the right knee. So twisting and folding, and then swooping over, bringing the right shoulder to the left knee, coming up. Go back the way you came. Your exhale will take you to the top, down, inhaling as you start to rise again. This flow is said to open the energy gates in the hips. Let's go one more time each way. Here's number one. Time movement with breath. And last one. And rising up. As you step your feet closer together, gather and clear and release. One more time, gather. Exhale, clear and release. Now take your hands to your low back in that soft space between the top of the pelvis and the bottom of the rib cages. This one is called touching the earth and reaching for the heavens. First, just stand and feel the breath in the hands. As you inhale, allow that part of you to expand. And as you exhale, feel that soft waist draw towards the midline. Two more. Inhaling deep into the belly. Exhale, draw the navel back a bit towards the spine. One more time. Inhale, and then as you exhale, fold at the hip creases, slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Now we're going to gather yin energy from the earth, drawing that energy with the fingers up the inner legs. As the hands reach the torso, release the arms and receive yang energy from the sky. Gathering that, pulling that energy right down through the crown of the head. That's called the by-way point. It's another place where we can release and receive energy. And again, exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. Hands to low back, inhale. Exhale. Gather from the earth. And exhale, draw down through the crown of the head, right down the central channel of the body. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Peak of the inhale, and then gather, exhale, draw down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one long inhale. And exhale. Gathering. Clear and release. One more time, gathering. And clear. Punching with angry eyes. The eyes are another way that we can release and receive chi. This is a way to release the stale, stagnant chi through the hands, also through the eyes. That's where the angry eyes comes to play. And then we soften and receive energy through the hands and through the eyes. Bring your arms forward, palms face up. Curl the fingers into the palm, gentle fists. Draw those fists right beside the kidney region, the flank. Squat a bit. Inhale. Exhale, punch with the left arm. Open the eyes. Release stale energy. As you inhale, soften, pull energy back. And second side, exhale. And inhale, receive. Exhale, release. Inhale, receive. Exhale. I always like to picture a sunset. And I'm pulling that soft, beautiful sunset energy back as I soften and release and receive. One more time each side. Visualize that stale energy leaving you and visualize that fresh chi, that fresh life force energy coming back. One more. Gather. Clear and release. Releasing the stagnant energy to the earth where it's regenerated. Inhale. And exhale. Now our last movement is called shaking the chi. So with our Baduan Jin, our 8 brocades, we've reestablished the flow of chi through the body. And we want to settle that energy down into the lower dantian, big energy center in the low belly. If you think of baking cookies and you put flour into the bowl, oftentimes the flour gets stuck on the edges of the bowl, on the inside. And if you tap the bowl on the counter, that flour settles to the bottom. That's the same thing we're doing here with shaking the chi. You're going to let your arms hang, ragdoll arms, folding at the hip creases. Bend the knees as much as you need to protect the low back. We're going to fold forward, letting the arms hang, letting the head hang. As you inhale, keep the knees bent a lot to protect the back. Arms are still very heavy, head is heavy. You'll come up to a neutral spine and let the arms swing behind you, lifting the chest, letting the head fall back. Come back to a neutral spine. Come up on your tiptoes and then drop down. Shake the chi. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. Slow inhale, knees bent. Now maybe this time the back bend is a little deeper. And back to neutral. Up on the toes. Drop down, shake the chi. 2 more. Sometimes I like to hang out down here. Folding over, letting the crown of my head reach towards the earth. The palms of the hands are just hanging. And then inhale up. Nice back bend. And back to neutral spine, up on the toes and drop. Shake the chi. 1 more.